main thing that's bothering me about it is just I don't know if I could just be chill with him after that, or just like not talking to him. He's gonna think I ain't talking to him because I'm crazy, but really I'm not talking to him because and before at least if you just ignore what you have to say after you don't get what you say. That's what they're saying. Say that you're changing it up, really just trying to keep it back on the subject. Back on the subject that they deviated from. That's the thing. I'm just not cool with this shit, bro. And it ain't even a serious argument, it's just like a character thing. It's like about who you are. And it's like you randomly cool. You chill. You got gold. But then that's just like, that's the thing with certain types of people in they just think that like everybody, I mean, he thinks that everybody who's not going to be right. And when you try and like keep it back on any type of subject, you're getting annoyed for sure. It's just like, I don't want to feel that, yeah, I'm going to just conversation like that, let's agree to disagree. It's just like, yeah. It's the type of person I am. It's just like when I know that you're wrong, I'm going to just say it. And if you're the type of person who doesn't like to hear that, well, then don't fucking talk to me. That's why I'm like struggling on whether I should just forgive and forget. After all, it's not that serious. There are more pros than there are cons to people like that. If you just accept that they'll probably be thinking you're crazy for the rest of the time that y'all have together. Until they forget, everybody thinks they're good, but like, that shit'll still bother me. And the reason that shit's gonna still bother me is because I know they're wrong for thinking that. And the worst part about that is, you can't tell them that. You just have to sit there in the face of somebody who's wrong and pretend like they're not. You literally just have to pretend that they're not. You just have to be chill with the fact that they're wrong. You just have to sit there and act like it's cool. That is what I don't like. And I'm wondering, should I just go through that like I did with like Mandel? Because he does the same thing. And he'll say like, oh, you're on some snake shit or something like that, or you trying to twist what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not twisting what you're saying. I'm saying exactly what you say, and I'm saying what you said means. And then when you try and say, I'm not, but I didn't mean that. It's just like, it's literally what you said. So either communicate better or don't try and say that I'm spinning a narrative when that's literally the narrative anyone would spin from what you verbatim said. But I started chilling with Wayne again because I'm just like, outside of shit like that, it's cool, but at the same time it's just like, well, that's unavoidable. And when you talk to a person, obviously not gonna agree on every single thing you said.
So many butterflies.
And you're like there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, catching them off running. And that, yeah, another thing that'd be pissing me off the most of them, they'll be like, are you still on that? Hey, damn, nigga, you still talking about that? Yes.
Can't forget supplies.
You got food right there. What are you doing? going to the camp, bro? I don't know. Do I just let that shit slide? Like, bruh. It's also just mad disrespectful to me. It's also just mad disrespectful towards me because it's like, you're not right. I know you're not. But I have to pretend. But if I want to keep chilling with you, I have to pretend like you are and completely avoid the subject. Why you think that I'm wrong, and I know that I'm not. And I can prove in a factual way, based off what I said and what I know I meant with those words, I can quite literally prove what I was saying, what I was saying meant, and where you went and where you started diverging your path. I can prove all that. I can show all that. Meaning that I am correct. Because if I dissect the argument, what everything meant, you started diverging to a new topic. The moment I gave a different example to support my point, and so then you took that and used the example I gave and changed my comparison to a echelon, a tier list of sorts. And so when you take comparisons, which is pretty much saying this red controller playing on a PlayStation 5 controller is like playing on a Xbox. Playing on a PlayStation 5 controller is like playing on a tweaked Xbox 360 controller. Now, when you say that, okay, but the Nintendo Switch is a controller and a screen, so actually the best controller would be the Nintendo Switch. So the PS5, so the Nintendo Switch would actually be number one and the PS5 controller would be number two. It's just like, well, that's not what the fuck I'm saying. Like, you see what I mean? Like, this is not at all what I'm saying. To give an example of exactly what he did, it's just like, I gave a comparison of what this is like. I'm not talking about what's better, what's higher, or what should be. And then they be like, and then when you like try and say shit like that, they're like, oh, so you're changing it. I'm like, no, that's what it was. You thought it was something else, but that doesn't mean it was something else. So it's just like, do I let that slide or do I just not talk to bro no more? I don't know, I'm always chilling in here with us. This should react to the Palico getting cut. No. That is mad tragic though. Do I let it slide and let that nigga think I'm crazy, even though he's wrong, and I can prove why, but I can't prove why because he'll either run away, call me crazy, or probably stop talking to my ass. So I have to sit there and pretend like they're right. Because they hate it when you like give an actual reason as to why they're wrong instead of just saying, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. They'll go back and forth with you all day when you do shit like that. But the moment you give them facts, they're like, okay, let's agree to disagree. Or, bro, you're still on that? I want you to arguing facts, but they'll argue with you all day when you're just like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. But it's just like, you get facts, all of a sudden it's, alright, whatever. I don't care. Mm. What's Brandon on the regular? Brandon on the regular is just funny, playful, he likes he likes digging into the game. I'm also on that shit. He's a story skipper. His English is rough for his pronunciations and shit, but that don't matter. He cultured. He mainly is a vibe. Aside from that one instance of him doing that bullshit, where it's just like, where it comes from the I know everything type of shit, you know? It's like the, yeah, well, I know best. So, so I could do everything I could before with Brandon, but anytime I try and say something, and he got a different opinion on what I'm saying, regardless of whether I'm talking to him or not, it's gonna happen. And I'm just gonna be like, nigga, I'm not explaining shit to your ass. Last time I tried to explain myself, like, nigga, I'm not explaining. I'm just gonna have to say it like this. I'm not explaining shit to you. The last time I did, you twisted what I said I said something else, and then left. So just don't try and argue with me no more, because that shit is stupid and childish. That shit is childish and stupid. You're greedy and stupid. Misunderstanding what I'm saying, then saying that I'm saying, like, yeah. When you misunderstand what I say and take it as what I originally meant, and I try and tell you that's not what I originally meant, and you say, yeah, it was, now you're changing the subject, that's bullshit. And it pisses me off. So don't argue with me no more. And we cool, but like, don't do stupid shit like that. And then like when I'm trying to tell you how you're wrong, because you are, don't leave. Because you feel guilty or because you're not trying to hear it. It's just like, well, it's the truth. They hated Jesus because he told the truth. A lot of people don't like hearing what it really is. So I get why you don't want to hear what it really is, but like, that don't mean it's not what it is. But like, real quick, I ever say something and this nigga has a rebuttal, hey, out of that, I'm gonna be like, Brandon, if I'm making a comparison or some shit, or you trying to make an argument against anything I'm saying, a point, say it to someone who isn't me. Because last time you did that shit, you misunderstood my point. Like, you misunderstood the comparison I made. You misunderstood the example I made to support it. Twisted it, and then said that I started changing the narrative when you didn't get what it was in the first place. And that shit pissed me off, so I don't want to talk to you about that shit no more, bro. Like, and that shit majorly pissed me off, so I ain't trying to talk to you about shit like that no more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just being real. Like, I'm not just being real. Like, you cool. I'm just saying, like, that shit was stupid. Like we cool. I'm just saying, like, yeah. Any sort of topic like that, again, nah, I'm good. Yeah, anytime shit like that happens, I'm good. But actually, I think no, I don't care what you think, Brandon. Look, you cool. But like last time I gave an example on something, you misunderstood. Like last time I gave an example of something, you misunderstood. So I had to provide another example. So I had to provide more shit to support what I said in order to let you understand. You then misunderstood that too and said that I twisted some shit around when I didn't. Then it says I twisted and said I'm starting to twist shit around, and then claimed that I was twisting some shit around when I wasn't, because I didn't. I know what I said. You misunderstood what I said. Like, I know what I said, and I know what I meant, and you misunderstood both of those. Both of those. Then tried to make me look crazy. Yeah, they're trying to make me look crazy. So I don't fuck with arguing or like giving no examples with you no more, bro. Cause that shit is childish. Like, cause that shit was lame. Because, like, and then when I'm trying to tell you, nah, that's not what I said. You misunderstood. You tried to claim I'm changing shit, and then yeah, you tried to claim I'm changing shit, and then while I'm telling you I'm not, you just leave. Like you're just like, I don't want to do this shit right now, bro. I'm leaving. Which was like the lamest shit I ever heard. Like, and that shit is lame. So don't add no 2 cents. Like, so you don't gotta add the 2 cents. You can keep them. You could just be chill, funny, Brandon. You don't gotta be. I'ma add my 2 cents, Brandon. You don't gotta be. Well, I ain't trying to do this. Agree to disagree. Add Brandon. I'm good, bro.